up, everyone? I hope you are doing well. Just want to go over some TA, some technical analysis, do a little health check, if you will. Last time I made a video, I tried to give you a little motivational talk before FOMC so you could see clearly as everybody was fearful. Take some cojones to put a title out there saying things are looking bright going into FOMC when everybody is fearful, but a little common sense and looking at the macro environment and inflation trending down tells me that we're gonna go up. It's still gonna be bumpy on the way to victory, but you are on your way up. You're leaving phase 4, entering phase 1, the accumulation phase, and this is the time where you buy and let smart money push you up, and you just hold. You just get your stop above break even and you hold. And then for trading, you know, it's different, but if you don't know how to trade, then, you know, come in the Discord. The link is in the description. We can help you in there. We have courses and also trade alerts, mentoring, a great group of people, a lot of people in there showing charts, sharing ideas, really cool. So I'm just going to go through just what I see. One of the things I want to bring up really quickly is MATIC. I've been waiting for quite a while for this particular moment to happen where MATIC might break out at $1.29, just a little bit over it. If it goes over that, its next stop is about $1.50, and if it breaks that, it's going to $1.75. So we'll look at that, but we're going to look at you know, crypto. I have a mix of things in this watch list: crypto, stocks, different things that I either trade or own, and we'll just do a little health check. So this first one at the top is up 19.76% today. It's AGIX, that's Singularity AI. I did a video on it. It's got the girl with the blue hair and the crypto token with the A in there. It goes over Singularity and what they do. So this is on the minutes. Let's take a look on the hour where we do our health check. You can see we have our Jedi green lights. These oscillations are beautiful. I mean, these are the stairs you want to see. Higher highs, higher lows, and the oscillations are moving you in the right direction. If you go to the daily, I mean, guys, you're not only above the 200, but you're screaming. I mean, this thing is moving. So, you know, you're right at a breakout here at 34.5 cents on AGIX. So anything AI is doing well. In fact, I made an alert on Monday. I bought C3.ai. The ticker is AI for stocks, and I'm already up 60% on that. I had bought GRT when I made the video I was just talking about with the girl in the blue hair, the AI video. I bought GRT then, and I'm up a lot on that. Close to 40%. So yeah, there's, you know, this is the time, you know, I just get it low, and hold it. So one that's been moving incredibly well in the last couple days for some reason is Shiba. So on the minute, it's kind of, you know, it had its big pump, but it's kind of just consolidating sideways. But if you look at it on the hourly, same thing. You got that, you know, kind of VCP pattern, and then boom, and then it's just stair-stepping up, looking pretty good. Go to the daily, you're in it, you're in phase 1, you're above the 200. I mean, this is when, you know, you're on the right side of the 200, you're making your way back up. So super, super good. Let's look at the hourlies and dailies, and we'll just move fast. So GRT, I'm really pumped that I have it. I like it a lot, and I want to get more AI crypto tokens myself. I have some that I'm looking at, but GRT has been a definite winner. From the second I executed the trade, I've been up and just keep going up. So that's what it looks like on the hourly. And on the daily, I mean, you're coming up on the 200. You got the Jedi green lights. You can see with the dashed one that it is showing, it's showing sentiment and on-chain data is being picked up, money's coming in, things like that. So if you're buying it, this is a good time to buy it and hold it. And if you're trading it, well, you know, if you come in the Discord right now for February for free, you can use our indicator, and, you know, you can do things like range trade it. Okay, so if you wanted to just simply take a look at the ranges. We have our premium zone, okay, where it's at. We have our discount zone, this blue line, and you have the equilibrium over here, which is like a VWAP. So if you're above the equilibrium word and the 200, it's kind of like a VWAP for trading. And so this thing is moving up. Your Jedi green lights say to stay in. Your top finders are showing that, you know, there might be a pullback. But if you're range trading in our indicator, you just simply can click it on and you can buy here where it says to buy, where the green triangle, and then you can do your take profit right below the premium zone. And then if it does go down, you can short it and you can take your take profit over here and you can just range trade it up and down, okay? So we have that all built in for traders. We have our swing trade settings, investor settings, you know, all the different stuff for our scalps and, you know, different things in there for you. I've kind of walked you through on a bunch of videos. If you don't know about it, check out the video I made with the Albert Einstein on the thumbnail, okay? So GRT is looking super good. SNX, it's not one that I own, but big pump, consolidation, another pump. It is a higher high. And above the 200. So again, guys, you're moving out of phase 4. This is the end of the bear run. Not everything is above the 200, but when they are, that's the beginning. Now, you should know a lot of things will go above and come back and retest. In fact, one of the things I want you to know on Bitcoin is there might be a pullback, and the pullback might be savage. It might come all the way back to the 200. There's a lot of things going on with Bitcoin that's very interesting to me in the charts. One is I am seeing that there could be a pullback. However, it's incredible how well it's holding up. People are not selling, people are accumulating, and you have a different class of buyer down here. You know, a lot of the retail's gone, so a lot of the people that are buying, they're buying to hold, or they're buying more, you know, as we're going up. So, you know, we'll talk about Bitcoin here in a minute, and Ethereum and everything else. Let's look at Doge. Okay, so Doge on the hourly, it's just been climbing ever since it was down here at 6 cents, and now you're almost at 10 cents. So this thing is running really, really good. Let me, for my own self, because I like to have my labels on. Turn them off just now, actually. So yeah, so it's moving up, and if you were to look at it on the daily, I mean, look there. Anytime I draw the yellow line, that's when I had made a video saying I think it's the bottom. I mean, I call them pretty damn good. And my partner, who's like badass at coding, I mean, he put this bottom finder on here, and look, it called it too. You know, I'm old school. I draw the yellow line, but we got the little coding thing on there now. So this thing, it did pump above 200, came below, fought back, fell below, and now it's rolling up, and it's almost at the equilibrium stage where once you get kind of above that and above this purple line of 11 cents, it's, you know, your next level is going to be up here at 15 cents. So Doge is moving up, and that's something to look at. Ocean, it's another AI crypto. Look at it on the hourly. I mean, anything AI is moving. I also put some information about Ocean in that video with the girl with the blue hair about AI crypto. I'm going to be doing more AI crypto videos. I'm extremely interested in it, and you know, I want to build my portfolio with some additional ones. Fetch.ai is the next one that I'm very interested in having, but there are other ones as well. I'm doing research on a whole bunch of them myself. So speaking of Fetch AI, it's the next one in the list, and look at it, above the 200 and screaming. Look at that bottoming process, so perfect. Just dead zone, seller exhaustion. Now moving on up. Let's just back it out on the 1 hour, and you can see, I mean, this thing is just trending up. It looks like we're getting a little Bitcoin pump too on my other screen here, which is cool. So yeah, looking good. Ethereum Classic is up here on the list. It's, you know, it's doing its oscillations. Also looking good. There's my yellow line, and there's the limit order. So this thing's moving up, guys. All crypto's moving up, and a lot of money. I mean, it's crazy. I've been in the stock market a long time. I've been in the crypto market for like 3 years, and you know, as a momentum-based pivot trader, like directional trader, I love crypto. I love trading it. But my God, knowing what I know in stocks and knowing how to buy, you know, pretty close to the bottom like I have, and like I made videos about, having all this crypto down low and seeing that a lot of stuff is up 50, 60. I have stuff that's up 120%. I mean, everything is green that I have, but I didn't DCA in the bear. I traded the bear up and down, and I started the hodl at the very bottom of where the indexes were, and I've showed you that in multiple videos and whatnot as well. So Uniswap's moving on up, looking good. Same thing, you know. Just so you know, if you're new to investing, just getting above the 200 for the first time out of a bear, which I call phase 4, that's what it's called, and being above it is where you go to phase 1. The very first time that happens, you're at the beginning. Okay, so not only should it go all the way back to all-time high, but then once it gets there, it's the beginning of, you know, the new bull run. So it'll go a lot further. So buying down here and just holding is just off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Crow, I don't own this one. This one is Crypto.com's token. I don't have it, but I have it in the list because I watch a lot of stuff, and it's slowly climbing. You know, it looks pretty decent. Apple, they had their earnings, yet Apple is still going up. And my Apple, I thought maybe it would get hit a little harder, but nope, it's still profitable and looking good. In fact, you got the Jedi green lights on the daily, and the sentiment is looking good, and you're above the 200. So Apple's about to run on up. Now, MATIC, this is the one I want to talk about especially. So this right here coming across is this old pivot low, and it touched again here, and it had 2 touches here, and we're on approach. This is the perfect base. Okay, this is what you want a base to look like. And when you come out of it, it's called the first stage base. And if it breaks out, it's going here to it's going here to about $1.51. Okay, and then if it breaks that, it's going to about $1.75. And then your next step after that is $2.09. MATIC is like, dude, it's a great crypto. It's right on approach. This is a big moment. So to back it down to get a closer look and see what's going on, that's that line right there. Okay, let me make it a little longer because it could take a little bit more time. But essentially, this is the line we're gonna mess with. Now, we might come up, bump our head on it, and make a second attempt. It could be 1, 2, 3 attempts, but MATIC it's gonna make it over the line. It's a good crypto, and it is above phase 1, or excuse me, it's above the 200 in phase 1. So, and look at the sentiment coming in. So that's like telling you like people are trying to push for a breakout. So I'm really liking that. And I wish I owned more MATIC. I have a lot, but I wish I had more. But I'm spread out pretty good on my portfolio. I got a lot of things, and I actually, even though I have a lot and I should be like trimming them down, I recently took all the overweights and rebalanced them. So anything that I had a lot of shares of, I trimmed in the profit, and then I put that into things that were down lower. And then when those get to profit, I trim, and I kind of get everything balanced. And then when I'm done that, which I am, then I take all the extra profit and I buy additional things. So there's definitely more that I want when I should be actually reducing, and adding more shares to core positions. But there's just so much opportunity out there in stocks and crypto right now. So, and this is Engine. It's just slowly building, but looking good. I mean, you can see that bottoming over here at 23 cents, and it's at 47 cents. It's already up 100%. BAT token is on my mind. BAT token looks like it's going to be a winner right now from a technical standpoint, and it's a little unique in the crypto world as far as, you know, its utility. So its behavior, it's got a lot of oscillations and volatility, but overall, I mean, look, put it on a 4-hour, just get rid of a little bit more of the noise, and on a 4-hour you can see, and look at my line. Look at my line. So good at this pivot stuff and these lines and bottoms. It's so funny when people are like, you can't buy the bottom, and it's like, it's one of the biggest myths. If you just were trained to like look at things a certain way, that's why my predictions are so accurate, and that's why every position I own is in the green. It's crazy. But yeah, you take the 4-hour and you take out a lot of this noise, and look, you had a breakout. which is a local, okay? And then, you know, you want to be keeping an eye over here at 35 cents, which is your next stop. You're at 28 cents. So you got to get above the 200, above the word equilibrium, and then you got to break out of this 35 cents on BAT token. So, but it's moving up. Look at it. Maker, this is another one I do not own, but it is also moving up. Okay, JP Morgan. I don't have JP Morgan myself either, but it's in a, you know, bull run. It's above the 200. So, you know, it's a financial stock. I mean, you can see the oscillations down, the pivot, and it is moving up. It's just one of those ones you just have and you hold. I just made a lot of money on this one. One Harmony. I did a leverage trade on MEXC Global. I have a link in the description if you want to go to MEXC. You can get up to 9,100 USDT using my link, and they have spot futures. They have every crypto. I mean, I still have not searched for something that I can't find. They have airdrops, okay, right onto the chain, so it goes right into your wallet without plugging in. You have competitions. They have all kinds of giveaways and leverage, I think up to 200. Plus they have 3x leverage long and shorts on ETFs, which is interesting. And yeah, the link is in the description. So you will have to probably transfer from a wallet if you want to get money in there quickly, or do advanced KYC, and then you can do like a bank transfer or like from a card or something like that. But yeah, look, One Harmony is just banging, and I made about 100%. I did like 100, like a double using leverage on that one. And just so you know, what I did was I just followed my own strategy that I teach you guys. It was like it was either over in here, or it was in one of these dips, and when it first went green and went blue, I bought it. I think it was right here, and then I basically sold right at the top. When these arrows went off, I saw the arrow go off in real time, and I was like, I'm gonna sell it. I'm up, I think it was like 96-97%. So that's a good one. It's moving up, and you can see on the daily, there's the top finder though, right at the 200. So I'm out of it now, but I do think Harmony is going to be one of those ones that can print a lot of cash for us. Just got to keep an eye on it. Stellar Lumens climbing, Curve climbing above the 200 though. This is another one I've been keeping an eye on. I think this is going to actually turn into a banger up the road. Technically speaking, I don't know enough about it from its like fundamentals or utility or, you know, exactly everything about it, but from a technical standpoint, it's looking like it's definitely getting some action. Tesla, okay, this was a big area right here. This old was a resistance, now it's a support, still under the 200, still in the descending. The PDL right there on the chart, that's previous day low. This is previous day high. So it did break the previous day low. It does have the Jedi green light. Sentiment looks good. It did have a breakout. Tesla's making a lot of money. I mean, it was down 70% and now it's only down 54%. So that's a 16% gain. And if you own Tesla, you definitely feel that. Ethereum just under 1,700. So it is above the 200. This is the time. It's just going to make its way all the way back to all-time high and further. How long that takes, I don't know, but I know that I'm not going to sell, and I know that we are in a good place. You're above the equilibrium as well. So really good. Things look good. Chili's, I've been waiting on Chili's to get some action, and Chili's is finally starting to move up, which is good. This is one that I will probably trim once we get up a little bit higher, around 30 cents, which is about a double from where it's at now. It's right about 14, 15 cents now. But you can see it's been going up, but it's been choppy. But overall, if you zoom out on the daily, it is starting to kind of build momentum, and the candles are getting bigger and bigger, which I like. So Visa had an earnings. Okay, that's moving up. I mean, you're essentially not even far from your all-time high. I mean, when you go into phase 4, it hurts in the bear market. You drop fast. But now that you're in phase 1, it's more up than down. So you're gonna have down days, but you're gonna have more up days, and the down periods are gonna be shorter. You're gonna spring right back up. That's what happens when you start moving to phase 1. Right now, big institutions and whales are going to be buying in phase one. It's the accumulation phase. Link, you know, I love Link. Okay, I'm big on Link. I'm just holding Link. I don't trade it. I just love it. It's really good crypto in my opinion. It's just kind of been going sideways. You know, it's not a huge mover, but it's like a blue chip crypto in my opinion. I really like it. Airbnb, I mentioned it over, you know, it's like $1.05 just like a week ago. Now it's $1.18. I mean, it's above the 200, and you know, it's going to make its way back to 215 and further. Solana is just really stuck at this like level, right under 25 bucks. So it really needs to get above it. Bitcoin, let's look at Bitcoin. Now, this is what I'm a little concerned about with Bitcoin. Okay, you have the top finder going off. You have the HMA is pink. You have the cloud is tightening. Okay, yes, you have the sentiment is showing good and the green lights is good. Okay, I don't think it's going to come back down to here. I don't think that. But my indicators are, they're showing that it's fading a little bit. Not fading hardcore. Like it's not like a drop like this or like this. It's fading. And the cloud is tightening. So it is possible we could come back down to like, you know, the 200, which, you know, is 21.2, 21.4, could do that. This area right over here, which is 25,000, call it 150, 25,000, 190 area. This is going to be a big zone for the top side. The 200 will be a zone for the bottom side. And the 200 also coincides with this old previous high, which was 21,460. So your range is pretty much 21,460 on the low side to 25,200, let's say on the high side. That's going to be the range, okay, where it could bump its head and come down. It could come down and bounce up, or it could, you know, it could break out and then get in this box of confluence and start doing range trading, like range trading in here for a little while before it makes another higher high. So one that's been looking good is ADA, Cardano. It's coming right up to the 200, finally getting some love. Long time coming in my opinion. So there's your pivot right down there, around 23 cents. Yeah, 23, 24 cents. And it's just rolling up, man. It's just rolling up, looking really good. So look, overall, I'm very positive on the markets. I feel like they are coiling up, they're rolling up. We're moving into phase one. A lot of the negative catalysts either have a solution or they're kind of going away naturally, like inflation is coming down and people are going to work, and the Fed is becoming less hawkish with the rate hiking. So, you know, a lot of things that people were worried about and uncertain about are alleviating themselves, and there's starting to be more certainty. And when there's more certainty, you can see the bottoms are found. Money starts to come in, people dip their toe, pretty soon they're jumping in, doing cannonballs. And, you know, the game right now is get everything above the 200, and then the previous pivot high is going to be your first level, and you're going to play the level game all the way up, okay? Every time you get to one of these levels, there's going to be a fight between bulls and bears. That's kind of the deal, okay? Avalanche, man, I am so stoked on Avalanche. This thing is like printing cash. I must have got it right at the bottom because I'm up a lot on this thing. I really like Avalanche, man. That was such a good pick for me. My favorites are Avalanche, Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Link is a big one. I'm really into this GRT. MATIC is huge for me. Ape, Algo. Algo is a big one for me. I like Algo. Atom is a big one for me. I like Atom a lot. Aave is another one that I like. I've been range trading Aave. It's been doing this for a while. It's easy money. It gets up about 89, 90 bucks where it is, and then you exit usually, and then you can short or you can wait for it to go back to 80, buy it, and then go long, and it'll go back up to 89, 90. I've done it like 3-4 times. I just happened to catch that. So another one, if you're into stocks, that's looking like a bottoming, that's about to, you know, it's already been making me a lot of money, but CrowdStrike. I mean, getting CrowdStrike even at this 113, I mean, just back to all-time high was 300. So it's 2x, like back to the top, and it will go further. It is under the 200, but I mean, that's a really good one. That's C3.ai, that's a really good one. AMD kind of got to have it. Microsoft kind of got to have it. Disney kind of got to have it. PayPal kind of got to have it. Square kind of got to have it. Meta kind of got to have it. Google, Nvidia, Tesla, ARKK. What did I say? ARKK. It's funny. I always say these things, and then, you know, 2 weeks or a month after, there it is on TV, and other people start talking about it. Basically, I was saying many months ago, and started talking about it recently again, that, you know, everything that everybody made fun of, not everybody, but like Jim Cramer and stuff, everybody that was making fun of Cathie Woods, now is the time where Cathie Woods is going to be laughing. You know, yeah, she has high tech, she has high multiple, but she has conviction in what she's doing, and this is the time that tech goes up. So if you want ARKK or any of the ARK funds, now's a good time to get it, because as inflation goes down, tech goes up, and a lot of stuff in her portfolios are running. DocuSign's been a big winner for me. We got it at like 44 and it's at 65, so it's a $20 gain. Lucid, I told you I made that 114% on it. That was kind of crazy. Square's looking good, right? Just got right above the 200s, got a breakout coming. Square's been printing a lot of cash. I mean, Square's been making a lot of money since we got it down on this yellow line. I mean, look at this thing. And then just going. So Square's been a good one. You know, and I talked about it. I talked about how you were getting the same price you had in 2017, which was the bottom of the 2018 bear. It touched in 19. This was COVID. This was 20. This was 21. This is 21 and 22 bear. And I was explaining to you with this yellow line, like how important it was. I said it in so many videos and alerts, like that's the line where you snap it up, and I did, and I'm up a lot on it, guys, a lot. Like knowing how to buy low, like I've been trying to teach you guys, and understand the market cycles and phases, is making substantial amounts of money. Just understanding where you're at in the market cycle, how to enter, how to exit, take gains, how to scale in, how to scale out, how to understand, you know, when to watch breakouts, put alerts on your charts, you know, for hodls, and then how to range trade, you know, how to use the different strategies, you know, spot, you know, favored sectors and industry groups, and, you know, things that have a lot of momentum, and, you know, institutional holdings, you know, these kind of things are all really, really important. So first, when you hodl, you buy low on the stocks that you want, that are big companies that won't go bankrupt. Then once you start getting your indexes above the 200, which they all are, in fact, they're all over the 200 on the weekly. That means if you're an advanced trader and you understand how to use margin and whatnot, that's when you could actually like use margin again. Just like I had told you at the tops, to get out of the market and get out of margin. Well, when you're on the indexes, okay, like go to the Dow, and there's the daily, and you can see you're above the 200, but if you go to the weekly, you're also above the 200. Go look at the SPY on the weekly, you're above the 200. Go look at the Russell on the weekly, you're above the 200. Look at the NASDAQ on the weekly, you're above the 200. So I'm opening up margin myself. I'm gonna get sick with it. Because there's just a lot of money to be made from the bottom to the top, and you got to know how to use it. And I don't recommend or suggest anybody put margin on your account if you don't know how to trade, you're not familiar with capital protection, stop losses, you know, how to enter, you have emotional issues where you get married to stocks, like anything like that. Just stay in a cash account. I mean, you never have any danger in a cash account, other than just waiting for it to do its thing, you know. But you know, when you're above the 200 on the weeklies, you know, that's when you can start thinking about doing margin again. So yeah, just kind of a little quick video here. Just kind of want to go through some TA. Sushi's another one that I think, you know, to me, it's like a huge gain. $22.58 was its high, and it's at $1.54. Now, we were getting it at like 70 cents, but you know, even 100% up from when I, you know, first was saying to buy it, it's still from $1.50 to $22-23 is such a massive gain. I mean, it's massive, guys. Go watch the video. Go watch all my videos, but go watch the video with the ape on it. It says Bitcoin strategy, where I teach you how to cloud trade with the 5 to 9 crosses and compounding your money, going from 5 Bitcoin to 75 Bitcoin, or 53,000 to 1,716,000. Go watch those videos. There's some cool lessons in there for you guys. Big traders, big movers are Netflix, Tesla, Nvidia, and Adobe lately. Those are the ones that I'm playing a lot on the day trading stuff. Yeah, so I mean, look, DraftKings, if you're into that, DraftKings has been really, you know, I mean, it was down here forever at $10.70, bouncing in the $10-11 range, and now look at it, it's rolling up. And this thing, you know, it used to be up at $74 way up here. So I mean, a lot of these things have huge gains ahead of them, unless there's like a war or some crazy catalyst. But I think the worst of it's over. The pandemic's gone, inflation's coming down. You know, people are, you know, going back to work. A lot of the adjustment period and digestive period and certainty via uncertainty period is kind of subsiding. So now it's just about, you know, buying intelligently and playing the level game, and, you know, raising your stops and letting it roll. So everything looks good. Again, the cryptos I really like are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Atom, Link, MATIC, GRT. I like Fetch.ai. I'm going to buy that. I just don't have it yet. Shiba's been moving. MATIC, I'm huge on. Link, if I didn't say it. Solana, I still have. Cardano, I'm big on. Avalanche, I'm big on. Sushi, I think is going to be a huge winner. Mana just got put on the App Store with Apple for their metaverse. ApeCoin, I like a lot. Algo, I like a lot. These are all stuff I'm holding. I'm not messing with the Aave. You know, I trade it and hold it. Just to let you know, like, the next 2 cryptos I'll probably buy for myself to hold is ICP and Fetch.ai. So I tell you what, I have a lot of conviction in, you know, like Link, Avalanche, Matic, Algorand, ADA, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you know, this kind of stuff. But, you know, I added GRT to my HODL, which to me, that's like a big deal. If it makes it to the HODL, it checks off a lot of boxes. ICP has my interest, and so does Fetch.ai. So those are probably some of the next ones. Some of the big movers for stocks would be FNGG, FNGU, BULZ, CrowdStrike is good. AI, C3.ai is a big mover right now. You could also do triple leverage bulls, or more like, you know, ETNs, and you could do things like this. This is, you know, the market's closed, so they're red because Friday had that dip. But these are all like triple leverage to go up. And even though there's down days in the up market, look, guys, there's down days in an up market. There's up days in a down market. But overall, there's going to be more up than down. So having triple leverage, it's just like options or margin. It's just another way to use leverage. You can choose, you know, which ways you're most comfortable with if you want to use leverage. But triple leverage bulls going into an accumulation phase isn't the worst idea. So look, just want to do a health check. Just want to stay in touch with you guys. Let you know I love you, the YouTube community. I appreciate everybody. If you guys want up to $1 million cash to trade, you can go to my link down below. You get 10% off with my prop trade that I trade with, Surge Trader. The link is in my description, and use the code. You can get up to $1 million with leverage on top of that. So you can make a lot of money being in this phase. Come in the Discord, link is in the description. You can get the indicator for free for all of February. That's cool. And you can do Surge, and you can do MEXC. You get up to 9,100 in USDT for signing up, depending on your deposit. And you got spot and leverage and perpetuals, futures, all that fun stuff. Competitions, airdrops, and you win tickets the more you trade. And they give away a lot of stuff like 50 Bitcoin or 50,000 USDT, and they have these pools just for you trading. You get tickets and you enter in, kind of like a lottery. It is kind of like, so just do your normal trading and you get tickets as you go. So that's good. All links are in the description. I hope everybody's doing well. It is the weekend, and have a great weekend, and we will see you Monday. Welcome to the Wheelhouse.